Something you require? Of course. Ah, Ephraim and Susa. I felt they might search for me. I hope they are not too worried about my absence. If you met them, they must have left the House of the Triad in search of me. I hope they will not be punished. Yes, the menagerie was forbidden to take up weapons again, at my grandfather's command. His throne is high on the slopes of Celestia, and his word carries much weight. Our philosophy veered from the traditional teachings of the divas and angels, and so our paths were forced to part. It is not, but it is a complicated issue, and I fear that sharing it will do more harm than good. Of course. I come from the slopes of Celestia. My heritage is evidenced in my wings and my eyes.
I noticed that. Your eyes are like mirrors, which makes them doubly pleasing to me. It allows me to admire my reflection without need for a looking glass.
I see.
I hope you can, with eyes like that. I'm a lot to take in at once, so feel free to study me at length if you must. I am used to such attention. Such fire to your words, they burn me. Quick, get the priestess to fan me with her wings.
Are you making light of me?
I would never do such a thing. Although with eyes like yours, do you know what light is?
You are strange. There is much about your heritage that evidences in your behavior.
I am curious what this ebony-eyed creature of the slopes of Celestia sees in a humble hag spawn such as I. Pray, priestess, continue.
Very well. I see that your feet find the patterns of dirt and sand beneath them uncomfortable, as if you are used to stepping in dreams, not earth. You toss about words like a wind around you, in the hopes that their speed and flurry will deflect questions and prevent you from being seen for what you are. You are hurt, Genevieve of dreams, and that pain drives you to hurt others, for you have been taught that that is the wheel that turns the world.
I think your faith has led you astray, and your eyes may not see as deeply as I may have thought. A shame, but no doubt my colors would blind you.
Spectra of color are something I know only from text, not from experience. My eyes do not perceive color as you do. There is only black, white, and little else. It is another mark of my heritage, and I do not find it a hindrance. My grandfather once said it was something my belief had chosen, not my blood. I would not call it blindness, but I see the world differently, yes. But I sense the higher planes on you as well. Perhaps it is what called you to the shadow plane and the dead god's vault. Although I saw it on you when we first met, now that I have studied you, I see it is not the first time you have walked in shadow. My eyes can perceive the spectrum of planes at times, even if the array of colors is lost on them. Your journey marked you, and I sense an absence within you as if your heart was removed. Its pain has faded to be replaced with something new, an affliction seeping into the open wound. Whatever affliction I sense within you that has filled the wound, it feels larger than the wound itself, as if the wound is merely a door. I do not know if Ilmater's blessings will aid you, but the fact you bear such pain is a testament to your strength of will. Of course. That is correct. I am a sister of the Ilmatari, follower of Ilmater, the suffering god. We bring comfort to those in pain, and take the painful burdens of others unto ourselves. Many faiths seek to help those who suffer, but it is my feeling that only Ilmater approaches it justly. In Ilmater's teachings I find there is truth. Through his priests and his blessings we seek to help all who hurt. There is a freedom in such all-encompassing sacrifice, I find. It is difficult to express, and I am not certain I have the words. Suffice to say that I found the call of Ilmater's teaching stronger. Of course. My powers are well served in dealing with the aftermath of a battle, but it would be wise to seek the counsel of one of the shamans of Rashomon in dealing with this army. They know the spirits, the beast gods of this land, far better than I. If this conflict can be settled without violence, they would know. Of course. The House of the Triad is not a temple, nor is it a place upon the prime material plane. It is the name bestowed to the three great mountains circling Mount Celestia on the outer plains. The realms of Torm, Tyr, and Ilmater lie upon the crest of each mountain, and the triumvirate forms the House of the Triad. It is a place of great beauty, where the orchestrations of divas are carried on the wind and sun. But it is sealed to me, and never again shall I know its comfort. The House of the Triad is closed to me, as is all of Celestia, even Ilmater's realm, with its temple that embraces the sky. No creature there can feel pain, fatigue, or even exhaustion. One is renewed within its walls. There are times I miss it, I confess. To comfort the suffering is at the heart of Ilmater's beliefs, and it extends to his disciples as well. I thank you for your sympathy. To show compassion for others brings one closer to my God, and those we seek to heal. Of course. My history is in the past, where it belongs. Let us look to the future, and what we may accomplish. I am sorry, but my past efforts have shamed me, and they are difficult to speak of. No, it is I who must ask your forgiveness. Perhaps as we travel more together, I shall find the words and the will to speak them.
You wish a word? Speak and give it voice. If questions you have, then answers I shall provide. Well, our chances are not the best. In that, you can be assured I am speaking true. Still, we have one advantage. Oku's army. The bear god came here with an army. Why? That army sustains his rage and his strength. They are like a drumbeat for his heart. Defeat them, then focus your attention on Oku, and you may very well survive the day. But I'm not making any promises, mind you. I will do what I can to let you know. Listen for my voice over the din of battle. Until you hear me call out, I would not attack Oku directly. Instead, do whatever you can to slow him down and keep him at paw's length. Then use your best judgment. But if you've allowed me to fall, then clearly that is lacking. If questions you have, then answers I shall provide. A little? There is so much to tell. And to think you'd only want to hear the smallest bit of it. I am insulted. What? Do you think I am some sort of long-winded braggart? My, your charm spells seem to be failing one by one. Oh, well now, that is a different matter. I am Ganayev, Gan of Dreams, he who walks in the dreams of the people of Rashomon, especially the passionate dreams of farmers' daughters. I make deals with spirits, speak with the mountains and forests, and tell tales of old that bubble up from the brooks and streams of this land. Now there's a tale. Actually, I was born from no mother or father, but from dream itself. I was conceived as an idea, a stray thought that had to fend for itself in this harsh land. It made me strong, capable, and ruggedly handsome. Indeed, stepped fresh and whole from the sleeping minds of this great land, able to walk in and out of dreams at my whim and my will. Do I look like a hag spawn? Come now. Very well, a game. Now that interests me. And while I despise fairness, I must admit I am slightly curious about you. Not as interesting as I'd hoped. Still, very well. I was born in a city that lies beneath water. Where this city is, I do not know. I see it sometimes in my dreams, but its location eludes me. As do the faces of my mother and my father, if they existed at all. Ah, an orphan. Intriguing. I shall raise you one better. I am an orphan as well. I do not know the fate of my father, but my mother, I believe her to be the one that cast me out. Ironic to give birth to me, then to feed me to the wilds of Rashomon. Not very motherly, but hags are not known for such kindnesses, I suppose. The animals of the world took me in. The dead shepherded the living. It mattered not to them. I learned their speech, their greetings and farewells, the cries of the wild and the whimperings of those lost. To some it is a dirge. To me it is a symphony. And the strains are familiar ones that speak purer than any Rashemi word. There are worse fates. And the more I spoke and bartered with the dead, the more the spirits would come to my aid. My powers grew, and so did the tales of my travels, until every farmer in this dreaming nation held a blade close to their bed, in case I should visit their daughters in the night. No, because I dream of it. It is close, a place of night and flowing water through stones. I feel its presence sometimes, but I do not know if I ever truly wish to return. It cast me out once, and I do not think I would enjoy being treated the same way a second time. And I fear that my mother was not the ruling power there. Oh, I can indeed tell you but a little, for little is all I knew of them. A human for a father, yes. A hag for a mother, yes. But who they were, that is not known to me. And that is exactly my feeling in the matter as well. If they cast me away, so shall I do the same.
I didn't think the spirits would actually pursue us out of the barrow. The bear spirit is as stubborn as he is colorful. Animal spirits have packs and pecking orders just as their mortal kin do. That bear we met was the pack leader of that barrow. A spirit noble, one could say. When we first met him, he was still half in hibernation. No doubt our battle roused him to full strength. Perhaps. Though we can't permanently defeat him, we can certainly drive him and his minions back to their barrow. However, animal spirits of his age often exhibit honor and nobility in their actions. Like any animal, if he's subdued by force, he'll show respect. Perhaps then he could be commanded to leave us in peace. A spirit of his strength is nearly eternal. We did not kill him, only disrupted his form for a short while. According to the witches, the bear spirit claims you defiled his sacred ground. Perhaps your presence there was enough to warrant his pursuit. But I think that power you used to destroy the spirit wolf has something to do with it. I agree. If we didn't have to stay here to pry some answers from Magda, I'd suggest that we slip past the spirit army and leave Mulsantir behind us. No, it does not. The Rashemi are a superstitious lot. Their society is based on fear, of witches, of spirits, of starvation. These people don't want to understand the forces of the land. They wish to live in terror of them. If we did, it was not by any malicious intent on our part. That said, the spirit army outside the city is waiting for us. If these people truly live in accordance with the spirits of the land as they claim, no spirit will breach these walls. Why? I promised to find you some answers. I can't leave yet. Yes, I fear the worst for the Academy. And my mother. To be honest, I've been half tempted to make my way back home, but... If my mother is dead, then I'll be carrying out her last wishes. As long as you wish my aid, you have it. Then it's settled. Now, we should deal with that spirit army.
We have unpleasant company.
Enemies have fallen upon us.
Surrender!
Will erase.
No choice. They must be eliminated.
So you are brave after all. Wood and stone would not have kept us from you. But it is good that the innocent are spared by Army's rage. This can be ended quickly if you like. Present your neck. It will fit snugly between my teeth, and we all can return to our dreams. No! Blood must flow, little one. I swore my oath in blood, and blood is older and stronger than words. You do not know what you are, not yet. If you did, you might ask me to kill you. Better that you never learn. Now we have spoken enough. I will live in a world that is free of you, or I will die and dream no more. No, little one, you mistake the will of these spirits. I would have come alone, but their resolve was too strong. I follow their will in this. All the land is united against you. We will drag your corpse to the Cavern of Runes, and there you will stay.
For the crusade. For the crusade.
No, you must finish me. Do it fast before...
This is the same as what happened in the barrow, when you consumed the spirit wolf.
What is that? It felt like a backlash, a whip across my mind.
Stop this attack. Whatever you're doing, you're feeding on his spirit, siphoning it.
The presence inside you, it wakes. Emptiness, hunger. Forgive me. I tried to stop you.
Did you just rein in an attack? I felt your hunger, felt it ripple through the spirits, then felt it become chained, caged.
You spared me, little one. Once before, a spirit eater spared my life. I remember a lake of groaning ice, a man standing over me in triumph, and a hunger withheld in mercy. Because that is what you are. I knew it when you walked out of my barrow, but I didn't know you had the will to fight what you are. I swore an oath, little one, to serve the Spirit Eater who spared my life long ago and help him end his curse. A simple oath, but I must have failed. Your curse was the proof of my shame. So now I swear the same to you. Memories fail me, little friend. I was alive in those days. It is like asking the river to remember the snow that gave it birth. I remember my oath, and the scent of your hunger. These were strong in my mind when I laid down in my barrow to die. And I know I paid a price for helping the man who spared my life, for letting him share my grave, but I do not remember what it was. That I do not know. It is not a matter of remembering. I do not think I ever knew. But I know it will kill you, little friend. It will devour you from within, as it did that other Spirit Eater, the one who spared my life. I can only travel with you if one of these others stays behind. As you like, little one. I'll slumber here until you return. But these beasts shall have no king. Not until my oath is kept. Let them go back to my barrow and dream.
We're drawing a crowd at the gate. While it pains me to say it, we should probably seek counsel with the witches.